Hey, Sue, do you want to go sailing?
Yeah, we can go sailing.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Where shall we go?
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm thinking, how about around the world?
Okay, let's give it a go.
All right, March 27th, 2024, nearly 8 o'clock in the morning. We're leaving Christchurch with our bags, which are down here, and Sue and I are heading off to the States, and then over down to the British Virgin Islands. We took this idea seriously and looked around quite hard to find a sailboat that might be suitable, and we came up with one in the Virgin Islands in Caribbean. So we decided to take a look at that while we're visiting friends in the USA anyway, as part of a planned trip. Yeah, flight's been delayed already, so I don't know that it's a great start. We can go Kuru Club, Kelsey Kuru Club. Kelsey's with us for this flight, and this is really the reason we're doing this. Originally was for her graduation. Okay, on our first. We got on the first aeroplane. All right, you ready, Kels?
We're already half an hour late.
Yeah, first flight's already leaving late.
Oh, you don't want me to head back?
And we're on the front row, which is kind of cool. And here we go, we've got about 11 hours of this. And we'll be landing in San Francisco, hopefully. Looking forward to it. Here we are, Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. We did stop off for about 18 hours in Jupiter to catch up with some friends, have a bit of a rest. And Kelsey actually left us at that point. She wanted to stay on and hang out with some of her friends she grew up with in Jupiter. And we carried on then down to the Virgin Islands because we were really keen to check out this boat that we were interested in.
We thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope you have a pleasant stay here in St. Thomas.
The seaplane just landed. It was great to actually finally arrive in the US Virgin Islands at St. Thomas and be able to sit down, see these boats out on anchor. The water was beautiful, and we were excited finally to get where we'd been. It had been a long trip, but we ended up having actually more hold-ups, as you're about to see. So we're going to wait. It's a bit frustrating. We kind of came early because we didn't understand the ferries here. They don't run very regularly, and we said we'd be there probably late morning, sort of middle of the day, and obviously now we're not going to get there till 3 or 3:30, something like that, this afternoon. So it's a bit frustrating, but we'll give them a call and let them know how we're doing. It's by the sea, which we thought was going to be a little shack. Turns out I've never stayed in anything quite this fancy. So it's all right. Yeah, what do you think?
I can't believe we're here. It's taken us nearly all day. We thought we were going to be here at 9:30 and on the boat by lunchtime. And it's now like almost 4:30 immigration.
Yeah,
an hour. There's just, it's usual story. Travelling takes longer than
it's taken all day.
And you know, getting through the borders and passport controls is always queues.
So actually 12 hours.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Now we check in again.
Let's go and check in here. So we both had a shower this morning, and you feel better?
I do. I feel very much better, I have to say. I closed my eyes and I woke up. I was like, man.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's like just nice to stop, I guess. What time is Vince picking us up?
9:30. So at 9:30 we have a date to go out on the boat. We'll pick up a few groceries on the way over in the dinghy, and then we've got a day sailing. So it's a chance for us to check out how the boat sails, that Graham remembers how to do it. Bit of a refresher.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess for us just to confirm that, yeah, okay. And at the end of it, I guess then we sit down and do some negotiations.
There's Vince down there, waiting for us.
Made it.
Hey, buddy.
We didn't get lost.
No, it was easy. Not so hard. All right, mate. Shall we drop the bags, shall we?
We'll drop the bags, eh?
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we made it. We're here. Unreal.
This far.
Well, we actually haven't made it yet. We've still got a boat ride to do, but we're
en route.
You know your first job to do?
Oh yeah, let's do that. All right.
Get the-
You
get
can
the
hold
lines
that,
on.
baby.
All this. Yeah. Good crew's hard to find.
I know, yeah, like, just because you've been on a long trip doesn't get you off the hook. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to go out and have a look at this boat. And so this,
3-minute ride.
yeah, this is Village
Village
Key
K.
Marina.
Village
Okay,
K.
yeah.
C-A-Y Marina.
We had to actually leave the US Virgins and catch a ferry across to the British Virgin Islands, which is where the boat was actually being kept at this stage. And Vince picked us up in the dinghy and took us for a quick run around the harbour, where we saw plenty of evidence of previous storms in the British Virgin Islands. There's a lot of boats over here, these wrecked boats, sunk boats. These are from Hurricane Irma, like years ago, like a couple of years back now, 2017. So
7 years. Right on our bow now, about 100 metres.
Oh,
See the
yeah.
mark? There you go.
oh yeah, oh there is too. Yeah, there's a master kind of one. Right.
There's a boat.
So straight sort of down there, there's a mast sticking up.
The pier doesn't go anywhere anymore.
Bit of an eyesore.
It wasn't a long dinghy ride out to the boat, and it was anchored, waiting for us. Vince's wife Heidi was there with his 3 children, and they made us pretty welcome. It was exciting for us to see the boat for the first time, and here it is just appearing into view as we approach it here, just on the right top corner. Hey guys!
Hi. What did you say?
This is Luca. Yeah,
Hi.
and then we've got Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Oh, we might get a little bit of rain, we'll feel of it.
You go first, sir, and I'll hold it.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this was the first time we'd sort of had a look at the boat, and initial impressions were okay, but obviously there was a lot more to look at, a lot more detail, and I think the day sailing ahead of us was really going to answer a lot of questions and help us decide whether or not this was the boat for us.
So yeah, it's just a question of where we keep it. Yeah, and what we do.
Doesn't look that
And we'll
dark.
try and get some work done to it while it's kind of in the States. Yeah.
Table
Cost-
drops
at
down
least
to the
cost
side.
it.
You can split the
Oh, so this
table
comes
there.
down? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
Okay.
half table if it's just the two of you on there.
But it's
So
quite a good number. How many people can you get round it?
Oh,
Like,
we've
looks
got
like
probably
mixes.
8.
Yeah.
And just pull that to your side there.
Oh,
and
yeah,
drop,
drops
and it'll drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go the other way. There we go. And then
Okay. Okay.
all the way there, drop
So it's
down.
all the way flat?
Yeah, it
does,
does.
yeah.
Yeah, it just goes down.
Yeah.
That's the.
There we go.
Okay.
And that might, does that go further, does that tuck right out the way?
No, because
it
that
doesn't.
thing's in the way.
Oh, you know what? Maybe
Does
they
it
go on the inside.
inwards? Yeah, it
they go on
probably
the
goes inside.
As
Yeah.
you can see, it's something that
We don't do it very
we
often.
don't
No.
do it. There's so many people there, so
There you go.
yeah, that's right. That'll be it. It'll go on the
So
inside.
it clicks on, it sits
It
on
just
there,
sits
so
on
that's
there.
the
Yeah.
right height, and then it goes the inside, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, just...
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What's beautiful? Just being here, or the boat, or...
Oh,
Bye.
look at that. The
Have you
lines.
been?
Alright.
So yeah, so overlays, because we've got it tight in here, see that's the land here, and it's overlaying it onto the map.
On the
for
radar,
us.
yeah.
So
Gotcha.
it's
Yeah,
got
that's nice.
overlays
Yeah.
there.
So that's your... A is your
Apparent?
apparent, true. Gotcha. Yeah.
Apparent, 7.5 is apparent.
Yep, gotcha. How do you get the true reading? What do you touch to get
So-
true reading?
True.
Oh, it's probably here somewhere,
It's
is it?
probably actually, yeah. Has it got true? It's true reading. If we go back, see all this here, if we go to this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's right. So we hit on the OAS and it comes up, that's the name of the boat, how we lines up.
us though. All right, nice.
Let me,
I keep going. Yeah. And he was so, I think it turned up somewhere next to that.
So once we set off on the boat on the sea trial, which included initially just a motoring trip across the one of the neighbouring islands called Peter Island, where there was a lovely bay, and we stopped to have lunch there, had a conversation about how the boat went and so on at that stage, and then after that, after lunch, we went back out and we actually did a sail trial where we actually put the sails up and so on, tried everything out there, and so yeah, it was a fairly good day and the boat performed quite well.
we'll just grab our lines.
Hey Sue. That's what I mean. So we're getting lines out because we're going to go stern too. And so Sue and Heidi are getting on real good, like real good, you know what I mean? So she's gone into training mode now. All right, yeah, no worries. Well, it's good to tell me what it is. So yeah. I'm really wondering what it is.
But it's such a nice cool bay. Oh yeah, so there's...
No, well, I'm not watching anymore.
Start that running too.
I'm not watching anymore because I'm now training mode and I'm no longer here.
Oh, so that's the one? That's the leopard? Leopard 50?
Yeah, lots of day boats come up, they want to use the dock. You got the lines around them like the last one.
Yeah, it's like a step out on the beach.
Oh, you start that.
Like Caribbean, they can do that.
It's our third time here now.
So they
They should do cell GP.
We've done
like
some animal drills.
Yeah. No worries.
Alright, do you want me to get you some dinner? Or
I'll grab something in a minute. No, you guys go lunch.
Imagine how cool it would be cell GP with some tofu.
Yeah. That would be cool.
That'd be quicker than the Iron Man fun, and you get invited onto it. Yes, and it's sponsored by the Tofu Yacht Club.
Did Colin get to go on it?
Oh, worse. This is a good old-fashioned sail race. Okay, so you had a dolphin doing 80 k's an hour. In fact, dolphins got sonar. It would get the hell out of the way.
We're just having lunch here. We're having a good time. We're talking all the politics of GP racing and dolphins and sail GP and so on. And but as we do that, we're just like hanging out here. This is, I can't remember what they call this now. This is Peter Island, but there's there's something just came out of the water there. It's probably a, I don't know. It's probably a turtle. Very nice. Yeah, see the red light flashing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just learning how to work this camera. It's recording now. Alright, well, I'm going to pull off and we should start sailing.
Yeah.
So then you let that off.
Out on the beam.
So it's 1900 she's that's what it was to do. I'm just mindful to come back. Yeah, it's that land shear that we've got going on.
Both speeds picked up a knot and a half.
Oh, those things put the weight. That's the weight.
That's that
So do we need to tie that down a little bit, or?
Well, we're through it now.
That's just that top of it. Once you keep sailing.
So, we've got steady wind now.
So you're killing those off?
Bring those back.
you want to stick with this angle? Just pulled it through there.
So there we are.
Alright, and you
We are
can...
literally sailing.
Yeah, hang on, give it a chance to build up some speed and see what happens.
So,
That is in meters, 29 meters, 4.8 knots.
Yeah, we're getting there. And once we get steady speed, we'll trim the sails and get really good.
So this is speed through water.
yeah, speed. So this one here.
Yeah, this says 5.1. 5.
Okay, cool. 5.5. There
Yeah.
we go. 5.4.
That's saying very similar things to
There you
this
go.
one.
See if I can get it on.
Yeah. 6. We're up to 6.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, see how rough at the top, but not down here? On a race boat, you're constantly, your job is to trim a sail, you're always on the line, you know?
He taught racing. Like he actually signed up to do it as part of his university studies because they're allowed to do a funky kind of,
Yeah.
And so he signed up to do the sailing, and the tutor of the course went to Grant because by that stage he'd already been a dive boat.
Yeah.
He'd done all these other things. You've done far more of this than I have. You've been a boat captain. You've done far more of this than I have. You can teach the girls what. So he took the girls.
Oh,
team.
sweet.
And then they did all the racing, like they raced against it.
Oh,
so he was the
perfect.
coach. And it was like,
Oh,
my
seriously?
Okay, we're at 6.6, 6.7. You're probably not going to do any better than this right now. Is it 12 knots? I can't
So,
read. Yeah, you're doing better than
10.
half wind speed.
Max prop, so can give you half a
Are you doing
knot.
6 knots and 11, just over 11 knots of wind? It's alright, not bad.
Yeah, and we're not. If we cranked right around to 100 degrees, we'd probably pick up another knot. So, alright.
So we're measuring 8.3 knots here, you can see that through the water. And we got a little puff there, we're at 13 knots of wind. We like that. 60 degrees, port tack. It's pointing really nicely.
it's swinging around a little bit.
And we're doing 9.2 knots, we've got 15 knots
So
across the
that's
boat.
the direction the wind is coming from, is what it's telling you.
But you're going to say, look, we're doing 9.1 knots and 11 knots of wind. So we're doing, I'm really surprised, we're managing like 9 knots of boat speed here and in true 10, 12, 13 knots of wind. We are going to win. And of course if I look at the apparent wind, it looks a lot higher, around about 17 to 18 knots. But I'm still quite impressed by the performance of the boat upwind for a heavy cat.
Yeah, 9.5 knots.
It is very nice water, though. Right, good. It's always good. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next episode, the second part of this if you like, where you'll see our decision on what we do about the boat.